Why you putting your mask on?
What? Mask on.
Mask on. Fucking mask off.
Dude, that song was toxic as shit.
I didn't even know.
Damn.
I don't ever listen to that
Damn.
song.
Future is all about pumping these kids full of drugs.
Is that what it's about? I can only assume.
Oh my god. That's the same guy, Future? He sings
It's Future.
Percocet. Molly Percocet. Don't do Percocets or Molly. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Damn. Learn how to act.
Maybe they just want to have a good time.
Golly, it's the crawl. Hey. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
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 Listen up. Here is a motherfucking story all about Hal.
About how? How what?
How there's things, dude. There's things
life.
and there's people. There's been a whole bunch of crazy shit going on in recent months. Fair
to say, yeah, fair to say.
Shit, dude. It's hard to even get your bearings sometimes, dude. It's like we've been surrounded by so much fucking buffoonery that I can't.
Wildness and craziness.
Dude, I can't get my fucking footing sometimes, bro.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on ever.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
There's
dude.
just too much.
You know, but if it's politics or if it's fucking the weather or if it's, there's just so much fucking shit that's been going on. I feel like 2020 has been a test, brother.
Test of
spirits.
Test of spirits.
Test of testicular fortitude, dude, if you will. You know, I don't know where it leaves us.
I don't know where it leaves us either. What's going to happen after 2020?
2021, I hope.
Well, I hope. 2022. 21's just canceled.
Yeah, we might need to skip a year. Might need to skip a year, dude, and just get back to square one, dude.
Square one, start over.
Dude.
Return to monkey.
It's been nuts. It's been absolutely nuts, and there's been times this year especially where I've been curious to know the lengths that I'll go if need be. You know what I mean?
The lengths. What are the lengths you'd go to?
The lengths I would go if need be, dude.
Yeah.
Because everything is so unsure. It's just it's a life shrouded in uncertainty right now in 2020, and it's hard to believe fact, and it's hard to even perceive fact. It's hard to do anything that ends with Eve to fact.
What in 2020 has made you be willing to push your boundaries and
what about it?
Yeah, no, what about it? I guess.
Like, what about 2020 has made me question?
Like, what specific? Just the whole thing.
Just, dude, it's just like one thing after the other. Everybody knows.
Compounded.
Like, you guys fucking
know.
Well,
I asked the question stupidly. I meant like, what is the thing that you fucking? What is the thing?
I'm ready to test my limits because there's nothing is guaranteed, dude. People have lost everything this year.
Yeah.
People have fucking started the year off. Maybe they just had a kid. They got a new wife. They just bought a house. Now the wife and him both lost their jobs. Kids starving on the floor, dude. You know what?
Damn.
Like, it's tough. Can't pay the mortgage. They just signed off on 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. They can't pay the mortgage now. Now what? Because this damn COVID. It's like we're convicted to a life of fucking pure uncertainty.
I hate this bullshit. For real.
What do you mean?
The COVID shit, dude. Spend the last week and a half thinking I had it.
Yep. Again.
Fucking just stupid, dude. Wearing a mask around my house and shit. Like,
I know the feeling, dude.
Not wanting to touch things and shit.
And trust me, we ain't alone, dude. We ain't alone. I think it's probably fair to say that most people at this point have had at least a COVID scare. If not, have had it like for sure.
If they haven't had a scare, at least they're lucky.
Seriously, I'm on scare number 3.
Scare 3. I'm only on scare 2.
I'm on scare 3. I had the shit once. And if it's one thing I know, and if it's one thing I'm absolutely certain of, is that it will test what you believed. We find comfort in the things that are constant. We do, dude. Like I said, going to work every day, fucking waking up, making sure that you cook breakfast for the family,
That's
and then you go to
part
work.
of the reason why this shit is so fucking crazy. It's because it just disrupted our everyday life. It's that we were comfortable in and with.
Yeah, and dude, you could lose it all. You know, I feel like our generation in specific, or anybody really that's been living through this thing, there's not going to be a time for the rest of our lives where we will shrug off something. Well, we'll be like, oh no, you know, it'll be fine. Nothing crazy would happen. Like you can count on the fact that everything's going to be fine. But guess what? We ain't going to see it like that because we lived through this, dude.
Yeah, I also think people forget a lot. So I feel like
I don't know if this is going to be
10 years down the line, it's just going to be basically back to normal.
Dude, this was a year, bro. This isn't like 9/11 where it was one thing or this was a year of time in American history.
Yeah.
A full there's no way.
We're going to forget about it.
You think?
Dude, people forgot about the 1918 fucking Spanish flu. Like
that was 100 years ago, Alex.
Exactly. It's going to fucking people are going to forget about it, dude.
That ain't 10 years.
People will forget.
That ain't 10. I think maybe 100 or a couple hundred years from now they'll forget. But in our lifetime,
it's not going to be like
they ain't going to forget
top of mind for people in 10 years. It's not going to be like all they're thinking about, you know? Like
it's going to be something for the remainder of our lifetime and probably our kids' lifetime that is going to stand out as an incredibly important piece of U.S. history and world history. This is something bigger than what I think you're looking at it like right now. This is fucking huge, dude. A year.
It's big. Yeah, it's a year.
It's crazy.
But
half of the year we were shut down and locked in our house.
People are going to forget about it eventually, dude. People will forget about it.
Eventually. People are reaching their last resort.
And I'm willing to bet that we'll forget about it when by the time we're 50. It's going to be like, damn, yo, remember that? Like that's what it's going to be like.
Well, it's not going to be front of mind.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be like, and we're not going to think about it when we go out. Maybe randomly be like, oh, remember that year and a half, 2 years where we couldn't really do anything. We were all stuck inside and shit. It's just going to be like eventually it's going to be like a talking point at the bar.
I hope you're right.
That's what's going to happen eventually.
I don't know, man. It's just spooky, dude. People are reaching their last resort. I don't know if I believe that it's going to be that nonchalant. And I think it will. There is going to be. And at first, I was with you, dude. Like, at first, I didn't think. It probably wasn't, honestly, until I caught it. When I started to think, like, yeah, this is going to be something that people remember. And I think that maybe it's not a certain thing, or maybe it's not like a guaranteed thing, obviously. But I think that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we are going to treat social interactions differently because of this. I think that it's going to really, at the root, change the way that we interact with strangers and people in public to some extent. I think there's going to be some. Well,
it definitely will.
Some lingering effects.
Being a little hypocritical here, there definitely will be lingering effects. But eventually it's just going to be normal, and we're not even going to think of it as like when you go into the airport, you don't think of 9/11 when you get patted down by the TSA, but that shit started after 9/11. Like you know, it's not like.
It will get to that.
You're going to go into a concert. They're going to take your temperature. Like you're not going to be,
which is weird though. Like
which is weird, but it's going to become normal, and you're not going to think of like the reason behind it anymore.
I think that everybody that's lived through this will. That's what I'm saying. Like I think that if that is the case, and they are taking temperatures or they're doing whatever they're doing differently, anytime that's done to us, anybody that's lived through this, we're gonna remember. Why? And it's going to bring us right back to 2020, dude. I think that it's really going to play a big role in the way America, because, dude, Asian countries have done it for years. Everybody wears masks all the time, and I used to think it was the smog, and maybe it is.
I think that is like the reason.
Because I know, what is it? Is it either Japan or Hong Kong has the highest concentrated level of smog.
It's China. It's like Hong Kong and Shanghai and Beijing.
So maybe that's definitely why they did it. But nonetheless, they did it. You know, they were walking around in society and everyday whatever wearing masks. And now we're gonna look a lot like that, I think. Because I think
you don't think the masks will go away. Like that's gonna be a thing that people keep and hold on to.
Some people for sure. And you know the type. Lisa Lefty.
Lisa Lefty.
Lisa Lefty, dude. Not Lisa Leslie. What happened to her? She came around, dude. She was making big noise. I'm thinking of Lisa Campanelli.
Lisa Campanelli?
Yeah.
Wait.
Dude, what happened?
Who was Lisa Campanelli?
She was the
do you think of Lisa Lampanelli?
Is that
Yeah. Lisa Campanelli.
Third time's a charm,
hanging out
baby.
with Brockton too much.
What happened to her?
I don't fucking know. She was always on those fucking Comedy Central roast things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. She's like famous from a different era that's not us. Like before our time.
I was watching Comedy Central, just waiting for those Girls Gone Wild vids, dude. And Lisa Lampanelli was up late, dude.
I used to stay up till 3 a.m. just to watch those.
Hell yeah.
Set a little bit of alarm. No, I would never do that. That's fucking weird
That's
shit.
my beat off alarm.
That's my beat off alarm. I would just watch.
That's my cranking alarm, dude. And I ain't talking about Soulja Boy. Nuh-uh. But you know, people are reaching their last resort with this COVID thing, and they're saying, I'm starting to really hear this term. What do they call it? Pandemic. What is it? Pandemic wear out or
pandemic wear out?
No, that's not it. But
Doesn't
that's pretty
flow
much
off the tongue, but it makes the point.
Like exhausted, tired of the pandemic.
I'm tired of this shit, dude.
Yeah, fatigue. Pandemic
fatigue.
I've been hearing that term a lot lately.
It definitely exists. I'm fatigued from this shit, dude.
It's been a year. It's been a fucking.
Want to fucking get out.
It's wild, dude. And people are reaching their last resort, dude. You know, like some people really are suffering out here. Some people really don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, and that's a reality. I know that there's a lot of people that have continued everyday life like it's nothing, like nothing's going on. Just kept their jobs every day. Nothing's changed except now they're inconvenienced by the pandemic more than anything. But people who've lost everything.
There's a lot of people that have lost everything.
More than anybody I know could even imagine. Like, could you put yourself in a situation of a guy who fucking maybe was or a girl who was a waiter, right, or a waitress, and the business that she worked for, they furloughed them or they put them fucking out of work for a little while, like, oh, when this gets better, way back in March or something. Oh, this thing will be gone by Easter, and we'll have you guys come back.
Here it is Thanksgiving. Back to the holiday season.
And she's still not working. And she's getting $200 a week from the fucking government.
Well, waiter, maybe working. The outdoor seating and all that shit.
True, but there's a lot that aren't.
I understand you making a point.
There's a shitload that aren't, you know, and there's a shitload where that small restaurant owner probably had to go under and completely close the business.
Yeah, it's fucking...
On a macro scale of our country right now, we're hurting, dude. We're really fucking hurting. People are on their last resort, and people are resorting to, you know, crazy things, dude, because there's so much uncertainty. You're not sure what you're going to do, and, you know, what you're going to do for tomorrow, what you're going to do, which kind of brings me to the first thing I wanted to ask you about, something interesting that I came across. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Shaun.
In what situation would it call for you to eat human flesh?
It would be like life or death situation, and the person would probably have to have died of natural causes.
What, the person you're eating?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna kill this person and eat them. It's not gonna be if it's that point. It's no, I gotta find food for two, not fucking. All right, I'm gonna eat you. That's not the end.
Right. That's not exactly what I was going for, though. I was saying, like, what position would you be in life where you would, like, what's something that you'd, somewhere you'd be where you'd be able to eat a person?
In the woods or something. I don't know, like, I'm trapped. I'm stuck in the woods.
You wouldn't do it at home.
No.
Just out of the curiosity of it all.
Just for the curiosity factor? No, I wouldn't.
People are hungry, Alex. People are fucking hungry out here. We just had a whole good discussion about how people are on their last resort.
People are on their last resort, but human flesh is not a last resort. It's no resort.
Ouroboros food kit. Ouroboros meal kit.
Ouroboros.
You know what that is? Ouroboros?
No.
You ever seen the picture of the snake that's eating its own tail?
Yeah.
There's a company now. Let me see where they're out of.
There's a company?
Dude, there's a company here. Because there's going to be a point where we can't produce enough meat to feed everybody in the world. Just on a...
That's why they're making the Impossible meat and shit.
But that's one avenue you could explore.
I guess. Yeah.
This other one here. This other one here.
I don't like the other one that you're painting.
Ouroboros meal kit. So what happens is they send you a meal kit, right, in the mail, just like HelloFresh. By the way, HelloFresh, we're hiring.
We're hiring.
They send you a meal kit, dude. And what you do is you take a cotton swab and you swab the inside of your cheek and you insert that into a petri dish.
And you grow your own flesh to eat. So you're eating yourself.
Which makes it non-cannibalistic. Inside the petri dish, there's fungus and bacteria, and you swab the inside of your own cheeks.
I'm not into that at all. Is this a real thing?
Self.
Is this a real fucking thing?
Dude, you're a... Yes, meal kit. Google it. Google it right now.
Meat steak?
Yes, dude. Human meat steak.
That doesn't... No, dude. Yes. What the fuck?
Yes.
Dude, that's fucked up. That's like borderline unethical. That is...
It's yourself.
That's unethical.
To eat yourself?
Scientifically,
so you've never bit your fingernails. The cuticle's a little too close and ate the skin.
I'm not going to say I haven't because I've done it before.
Because he has. I
don't make a habit of it.
So you wouldn't eat your own steak?
No. I would not eat a steak made out of my flesh.
I just think I would try it, and especially now where, let's bring it back full circle, people are really struggling.
You would try it?
I would try it, but only if you swabbed your cheek.
You would eat my meat steak. This is...
Listen, bro. All I know is
how would you cook it? Medium rare?
I ain't eating mine. I ain't eating my meat, dude. So if I got to eat meat, it's got to be somebody else's meat. I would feel wrong. Golly, I would feel wrong eating my own meat. That's right. I said it.
Feel wrong eating your own meat, but
maybe I'll retract.
You eat somebody else's meat. Maybe
I'm in too deep.
You're in too deep. Yeah.
But listen, I would eat your meat.
All right.
I wouldn't eat my meat.
You'd eat my Petri meat?
Producer X, I'd eat your meat.
I wouldn't eat my meat. You almost got me to say I'd eat my meat, but I'm not going to eat my meat because that's gross to you.
I'm not shaped in a way that's indicative of sucking my own meat. No. But listen, dude, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, Ouroboros meat kit, dude.
Ouroboros meat kit. That's fucking gross, dude. That's fucked up. That should not
What
exist.
if it got to that point? What if it got to that point where we couldn't?
I'm glad I won't be alive when it gets to the point.
What do you mean? They're doing it now.
But it's not going to get to the point in my lifetime.
They're selling it now.
Where I'm forced to eat my own meat.
Didn't we just talk about how people don't know anymore? You never know, dude. How could you say that? You don't know what the fuck they're going to do with this COVID thing. What if it gets to that point where you have to grow yourself into a steak?
Grow yourself into a steak and eat yourself.
If you ever want protein, you could go vegan, but that sounds like a worse option. I'm eating steak.
No, I'd rather eat plants, vegetables, and the like over...
There's a lot of shit.
Some of my meat steak.
There's a lot of shit, but I would also need to, complement that meal.
You'd eat it, dude?
I really think I would, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Conceptually, I think that it's...
How would it grow into like a pile of mush? It's obviously not going to grow like looking like steak.
I think meat paste.
Yeah.
I think it would look similar, and then you'd shape it like some claymation
or something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think that you're full of shit too, because I think that there's something in us. I think there's something primal in us that probably leads back to our Neanderthalic days.
I think there's something. Go ahead.
That makes us wonder and have a curiosity about it.
I think there's something primal in us that makes us not wonder what human flesh tastes like.
No way.
I have no wonder in my mind of what human flesh tastes like.
I think you're full of shit.
I'm not like I wonder what it tastes like.
You've never thought about it.
I'm not longing for the
longing. I never said that.
You're saying it with like,
I said
lust
curious.
in your eyes. Your eyes are like,
dude. I got lust. I got lusty eyes to begin with. There's just always that way.
You're like human meat steak. Bad in your eyes.
It would be. I'd be the human, dude. So I don't see nothing. There's a lot of shit that's going wrong with COVID in the world. There's some that's going right with it. Like I saw, because of COVID, there's been a remarkable amount of startups, which I think is some of the spirit that made America what it became. Was a lot of people taking initiative and having the entrepreneurial spirit, and they're just taking advantage of it. And obviously, dude, it sucks that so many people are dying. Even if it's 1% or whatever, it sucks to see people die this way. Yeah. And to have all this fear and chaos around it. But one thing that it's doing, and one thing that I could speak to because it did it for me, it knocked me out of that rat race. And it's happening across the country, and people are starting businesses, dude. People are starting a new day, a new life.
Could you imagine starting a business? Starting a business before that, like right before this shit happened, like your grand opening was like,
oh god,
fucking like January of 2020
for a restaurant or something.
Yeah,
that would have been terrible, dude.
I can't imagine that. Like that's fucking probably wild,
dude. There's been really elevated, I forget what the percentage was, but there's been like really elevated levels of suicide this year, and
it's like 200%,
alcohol, like up 200%, and like alcoholism, and the gravity of this whole thing. We really just got to band together, because we're all going through it together. So just try to be easy on somebody, like if you're going down the street and somebody cuts you off, and in a situation where you normally would react in a negative way,
scream out the window, honk the horn, flip them off.
Yeah, just think like, yo, this year has been crazy for everybody, and just maybe let them slide.
Yeah,
maybe just try to be kind to each other. At least this is what I could try to do.
Be kind.
There's been a whole bunch of shit that's been going down with this COVIDery, dude.
COVIDery.
You heard about the mink mutation?
The mink. Mink,
like an animal,
coat.
Dude. There's a mutation in minks, right? That they have gotten COVID, and it's mixed wrong within their system. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a fucking scientist, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this, but it's the truth. Look it up. Minks get COVID and pass the mutation on to humans around them. So anybody who's having contact with minks are exposing themselves to this mutated form of COVID.
So it's like a different thing than COVID-19.
It's huge.
It's COVID-20.
COVID-20.
Wait, are minks even like are they around a lot? Like
yeah,
I've never even
Denmark,
seen a mink.
That's what you were talking about, right? Dude, it actually happened. It actually happened on Thursday. So yesterday. Fucking what they did in Denmark is they gathered up anybody who had like farms of minks for the fur.
Oh, they farm them? They're like cats, right?
That's Denmark's biggest export, or one of their biggest export is mink fur. Yeah. So there's people who
a mink is a cat, right?
It's like a it's like a ferret.
Oh, all right. I'm thinking of lynx.
Oh yeah, those would be mean.
I was like, they just have like a bunch.
Try to corral those things.
Wild cats.
Yeah, you try to corral those things up. That's what Corella DeVille had around her neck in 101 Dalmatians.
What, a lynx?
No, mink scarf thing. But anyways, dude, in Denmark, yeah, fucking just yesterday they rallied up. They made the call to do culling, which I heard that word twice.
Culling.
When Producer X just said it now. And then when I was looking up I saw this article.
What does that even mean?
Mass murder.
Mass murder.
mass murder. We call that in humans genocide.
Genocide. It's a mink genocide.
It's culling whenever it's an animal. Which
Culling?
Yeah, culling. And that brings up a whole nother discussion where it's like, why do we think the life of an animal has less value than mine or yours? But that's a little out there, and we don't have to. But they rallied up every mink in Denmark, and there was a couple more places like Sweden and shit, and
That's
killed
fucking
millions
wild.
of them last night.
That's crazy.
Millions and
Millions of them.
It's wild.
What the fuck?
They called for the extermination of all minks in Denmark.
The extermination of the whole species?
They did. It's true.
What the fuck?
It's true.
Since when do...
The mutation posed a big threat to people.
Huge threat. And it's all over the world now. Like the mutated gene, which would mean...
So it's going to...
Even if we got a vaccine...
It's now different.
I didn't hear this part.
Yeah, even if we had it's any mutation. It's like the flu, right? Like if you get a flu vaccine... and
Are you just speaking off the top of your head, though, right?
Not about the minks, but about the mutation part and the vaccine part.
All right, yeah.
But if you get a vaccine for the flu or something, and then you contract a version of the flu that has been mutated, there's a much more likeliness that vaccine is not going to protect you from it. So even if everybody went out and got the vaccine, if this mutated,
I guess.
that's what they say.
I'm not sure how the vaccines work.
Well, that's what they say about fucking. I've heard people say that a bunch about vaccines. I've heard them say it a bunch. Like fucking.
True. That's like why it's hard to get like an AIDS vaccine or something.
Yeah.
That's what I was taught in school. Because it like mutates so quickly or some shit.
That's crazy. So if minks can get it, imagine if fucking
every animal on Earth. I think
dude, any.
I think
birds would
COVID
be
is
fucking-
like actually like an extremely common thing, but like the SARS-CoV, whatever this one is it's just a different version. So it's like shit tons of them.
Yeah, that's what SARS was. That's what even the common flu is. They're all COVID, but
it's like they're all
different classification. Yeah, mutation. Which,
but this new mutation's dangerous. You're telling me
super dangerous,
and it's like this is traveling the Earth now too.
Yeah. The mink variation,
mink COVID.
The mink mutation.
Are we ever gonna
Google
get out of this shit?
Huh?
Are we ever gonna get out of this shit?
What, COVID?
Yeah, like.
I'm honestly, I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. I'm sick and tired of living it. And like, honestly, I understand the mask thing and why it's important and what it does. If not for that health, at least for the peace of mind for the people I'm around. And I got no problem wearing one, but I'm tired of wearing one. And I'm tired of not being able to having to have that second thought every time I want to see my grandparents or be around any of the newborns in my life. One of my best friends just had a kid. I've seen her once, and I like to believe that if COVID wasn't around, I know I would have seen my niece.
Oh, fuck yeah. There would be
a bunch more.
If COVID wasn't around, there'd be a lot more shit we'd be doing a lot more shit. Like, we wouldn't be relegated to...
Yeah, and make the crawl easier, too.
Hell, dude.
There's so much that we aren't able to do.
Like, I'm not sure. The travel ban in Massachusetts still, like, if you leave certain states, you got to quarantine and, like, do the $500 fine bullshit.
Yeah, and it's getting worse because the cases are just going crazy.
Like, I don't want to fucking risk the $500 a day fine or whatever it is. Fuck that.
COVID's really fucking everything up, dude. And people make light of it. And I think that I'm not a doctor. And if anybody listening is a doctor or a scientist or whatever, and you want to enlighten me on what's real versus whatever, please do it. Because I would love to be I would love to be informed, and it's hard to believe certain stuff. So if you guys came to me with some fact, maybe it'd be a little easier to believe. But yeah, people downplay it, dude. You heard about the Tyson chicken thing?
The Tyson chicken thing.
Have you heard it?
That was wicked early.
Yeah, dude. It's well, I think
No.
actually.
It just came back up.
Well, did you hear what the managers did over there in Waterloo? Dude, they fucking gambled on it.
Wait, what?
Dude, Tyson chicken, right? Or Tyson actually, it's like beef, pork, but they're most famous for the chicken.
Yeah.
What happened over there was, where was it? In Waterloo, Iowa. 2 of the managers at one of the big plants over there got caught making a fucking betting pool on how many of their employees would get COVID. And I guess there's been like 16 deaths that have been linked to people who were like a breakout
At the Tyson
facilities. Yep. And these 2 managers, fucking Bozo 1 and Bozo 2, were sitting here
just betting on the shit.
Up in their corner office, like fucking watching all these people on the assembly lines and shit, saying, "Oh, I bet you 200 of them are going to get it. Oh, no. I bet you 115 of them are going to get it." That's so fucked up. Jesus Christ.
God damn. That is fucked.
Dude, we're doing it wrong, man. I don't know that nobody knows what the right way to do it is, but whatever it is, we're doing it wrong. We ain't doing
Us
it right.
Or humanity.
Humanity,
Oh.
dude. What the fuck? We're dropping the ball at every chance
There are people
we get.
doing it right. There are people doing it wrong. They're doing it wrong, those people.
What's one place that you think in the world is handling COVID the best?
I don't know. I mean,
Really?
I've never heard of
One place didn't get any more.
India. Never popped up. India never popped up in the news whenever I watched it.
Which is fucking
Or Africa
wild.
never popped up like in the news when I watched it.
It would be tragic if either of those places got it.
Like
Africa doesn't have the
just
resources.
like huge population like India, dude.
Yeah.
And there was no no news coverage. I never heard anything about India.
You would
the
think
whole time.
You would think how densely populated it is.
There's over a billion people there.
If it hit in India, it would be like record-shattering tragedy, dude. Like it would just be people on people on people on like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people.
I wonder why.
I wonder what it is, and I don't know, man. People are just treating it wrong. But I wonder what it is, dude. I wonder. It makes me believe fucked up stuff, dude, and it really makes me highly suspicious with it being an election year. And I'm gonna try to
send you like conspiracy theory route.
I feel like the word conspiracy theory, that phrase, and I'm gonna try to keep it guarded because I don't want to get political. And I don't want to spread false information. Take everything that you hear here on the crawl with a grain of salt because I'm a dummy.
I'm a big old dummy.
It's important to speculate, though.
Yeah.
It's important because that's the only way that you ever get more information. And the only way that you ever actually learn anything is to
question
and not just shut up that voice in your head to appease people.
Yeah.
It's important. If I think something, it's important for me to be able to feel comfortable enough to say it out loud in search of new information. But it makes me suspicious, dude, straight up. Because why, in a place like India, if it's popping off the way that it's popping off here.
It could be popping off there. I have no idea.
You want to run that?
I'm just going to look at it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Don't do it on the computer, though, because that might fuck
it all up. The computer stinks, dude.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right, Alex got it. Because I think as soon as you click that out, I think it would boot us all
I'm
up.
going to try it.
Oh, don't.
I was doing it when you guys were upset.
All right. We got it. Producer
got it?
X got it, yeah. But it just makes me suspicious that with it being an election year and with everything and all the pandemonium that's been going on within our country, for us to be facing, I have to say, because from the media I'm fed and from what I see, for us to have by far the largest amount of devastation in the world, and for it to be an election year, and for it to be a very divisive, maybe the most divisive election in American history.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a coincidence. I'm not a guy that believes in coincidence in the first place.
Do you think that's somewhat because we're American and we already are like
Have that arrogance about us.
Have that like I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. Like you're not going to tell me.
Maybe it is like a cultural thing like that, because I feel like other places are more prone to just being like, okay, well, all right, well, the government said we have to shut down.
Then we'll do it.
Then we'll do it. But they don't have as much to lose, I feel like. Like in India, for instance, right? The population is so fucking huge. You have to assume that even if it was exactly the same structure as ours, like upper, middle, lower class, and what, like every like
this just like the same as America.
Yeah, but to scale for the numbers, it would have been a massive, massive loss of life.
It would be like
we would hear about it at least.
I don't know the math, but probably like tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions.
It's wild. It's wild. And what, like,
Probably
obviously, I'm not
hundreds.
wishing death on anybody. I'm just trying to understand, like, where we are and what it means. You know? And it's just, it's so
Any news
fucking.
on them that
Taiwan and Australia didn't get like a lot of COVID at all.
Taiwan and Australia didn't get a lot. Australia is very
secluded.
secluded,
New Zealand was like
and
2000.
they are like
Yeah.
New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand.
Especially now. We go to New
Especially
Zealand.
now.
We go to New Zealand. We're taking out half the population.
We can't.
They ain't letting us over.
Probably,
there.
they probably won't let us in.
They probably won't let Americans
Oh,
nowhere.
Americans, nah, get out of here.
Sweden did good too.
Sweden.
It's crazy. Want to check the numbers on India?
Oh, I got them. They're like 9. They got 9 million total cases, or had
How many deaths? Because that's an enormous number.
132,000 deaths
Out of 9 million?
out of 9 million cases.
Dude, run that math, because that's fucking crazy. That's even less than 1 million or 9 million
They got-
cases, 100,000 deaths. That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah,
How are they handling it?
I don't know. They have like
We have had
they
a
got
third.
20, they have 20%. Is that how it works?
We've had one third
I'm
of
bad,
the case number, and we've had more than double the death number.
What's our death at?
I don't know exactly, but it was somewhere around 1 million cases or 1 million deaths.
Quarter of a million. Oh, I don't know. Cases.
Probably deaths. We're over 1 million. We're definitely over 1 million in cases.
Oh yeah,
So
but
it's
nine.
quarter of a
It's
million
not
deaths.
nowhere
That's
near
crazy.
9 million.
Yeah. What? How that?
I think we're at 3
How'd that
million
happen?
cases and a quarter of a million deaths, or 300,000 deaths. How does that work, dude? Please tell me how that works. And it could be, a society thing in the way that our culture looks at.
Do you think our
But dude, it's just so.
our country's older, population wise? Maybe. Probably not.
Oh, we have had more cases than them.
11 million cases.
12, almost 12 million.
Damn.
And 253,000 deaths, dude. Jesus Christ.
So it's probably the same math.
Jesus
honestly.
Christ, dude. It's too many, dude.
Look at all them spikes. God dang, that's crazy.
We're heading in the wrong direction again,
God
dude.
damn.
I don't know. I kind of want to shift away from the COVID because
Talk
it's
about
it's all I've
COVID.
been thinking of for months, dude, and it's fucking
That chart was just Massachusetts. This is the all of U.S.
damn
Whoa, it's higher than it was in fucking March.
way higher. Like 4
and that's when we were
times.
most scared. It's like 4 times that.
This is daily new cases.
Gosh, golly,
Guys, just be
Gee
safe.
willikers.
Just be safe, guys.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ. From your favorite boys over at the Qual.
from the Qual boys.
Just be safe, baby.
Well, yeah, let's shift away from
Just be
COVID.
safe, baby. Why is everybody leaving California?
I don't know. California stinks.
It's very, very suspicious what the hell is going on in California. It really is, dude. Everybody is leaving California. Like a mass exodus
Of like
of LA.
of celebrities.
Yeah.
What what major celebrity other than like Joe Rogan and
Theo Vaughn left. Freaking Joey Diaz left. Everybody's leaving. I've looked it up. I should have.
maybe they finally got sick of the vapidness, the plastic bullshit, that everybody's the same dumb way that LA is.
I don't know though, because those types of people, like at least the three I just named, with the exception of maybe Joey Diaz, but even him, dude, they're all Hollywood guys. Like they grew up in that scene. That's what they've been doing the last 20 years. Like that is their lifestyle. So they are probably so used to those types of people that people who are real and genuine and authentic probably is shocking to them because they've just been constantly surrounded by that fake plasticity. LA is literally trash.
Yeah,
I can't stand.
Yeah, I don't like it too much.
Anything. California, Northern California is beautiful.
It's cool to look at.
I don't even like
I
that.
like looking at it. I like looking at it, going to the beach. That's cool. But I don't like. I can't stand the people there, dude.
Dude,
it's wild. It's whack.
The East Coast is definitely where it's at.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
1,000%. If you
1 trillion.
If you guys, any of you guys are from the West Coast, I know we got some listeners out there in like Colorado and stuff. And shout out to you guys.
Oregon, Washington.
Shout out to everybody all over the world that listens to the Crawl. Because we see you. We can see where you're listening from.
Russia,
and
France,
it's
Denmark.
It's very, very humbling to think about you guys sitting down watching us. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you for supporting. It's fucking awesome.
India.
And, the Crawl family, dude. But
Crawl family.
It's, I forget what I was even saying. I just got wrapped up in thinking about some French people listening to this
French
stuff.
people listening.
Dude, whoever you are in France, I fucking love you. I would,
It's cool.
if you were
They were
right
our
here,
first.
if you were
in
here
England,
right
too.
now,
They were our first international.
if you were here
listeners.
right now and you presented yourself, I would either
Unless it's just
suck
people using
the pee
VPNs.
or I would eat the bee. And
Suck
it's your,
pee or eat the bee.
It's your choice.
You used P because it could go both ways.
Well, I was thinking penis and box. To be honest, that probably ain't the way most people took it though. My brain works. My brain works a little different, dude.
I definitely wasn't thinking box for B.
What were you thinking, butt?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I got something wrong with me. I ain't fine.
I ain't fine.
I ain't fine. There's stuff.
Fuck.
There's certainly stuff going on, dude. But people are leaving California.
In droves.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
If you guys are from the West Coast and you're listening from somewhere fucking real cool, tell me so we can go there for a crawl.
Yeah.
And fucking
We
also,
want you to give us your crawl ideas for us to
Who?
do. Them.
oh, damn.
Of course, them. Not you.
Don't ever
I already
talk.
get your crawl ideas.
Don't ever,
I shoot them
ever-
down every time. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, crawl under the table like in our 3rd episode that we ever recorded. Oh, he's laying flat. There's some butt action down there. There's some B action, and I don't want to look down. Yeah, can you get out of there?
Hey.
He's showing me his box, dude.
Oh, no, dude. Oh, it's a disaster.
Oh no, dude! You fucked everything up.
No.
Well,
All I was
if you
trying
got
to do is
you knocked over your molasses bread, dude.
trying to expose
Well,
the
if
bee.
you can't tell by now,
I was just
40
trying to expose the bee.
45 minutes into this thing, we did not do a crawl for this episode. We're trying something new.
Trying something new.
Trying-
I hope
we're
you like it.
trying
But
something new.
listen, we made the decision because one, I'm going fucking broke for sure. Going broke.
Running ourselves rampant, exhausted.
Yep.
Me at least.
No,
I'm.
us.
It's hard to fucking be in go mode for fucking 8 months.
But
this ain't 8 months, 6 months.
But listen,
it's also fun.
But listen, dude, we are the crawl.
We're the crawl. We don't need to
the crawl is
for it
the
to
journey.
be the crawl.
The crawl is the journey, dude.
Yeah.
It's the growth. It's the development. It's these paper towels, and it's me showing you my butt.
That's part of the crawl. That is part of the crawl,
dude. It's all the crawl.
And we were talking about it outside.
I don't think
this is
what. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is one of the most. Not doing the crawl is one of the most crawly things we've done because it's pushing our boundaries a little bit. Something that we're nervous to do, and we didn't want to do, honestly.
Doggy,
but we're trying it out. Fuck it.
Doggy, I was bugging the fuck out.
Bugging the fuck out.
I was nervous. Big
But I think it went pretty. I think it's going good. I like it. I'm having fun.
Hey, don't start sucking dick now, pal.
What do you mean?
We still got
What?
20 minutes to go for this thing.
20 minutes.
Okay, so if you're gonna be puckering up,
I'm just saying.
all right. I'm just saying.
Gosh darn, dude.
just saying, okay?
Hey, you're over there mowing down some molasses bread.
You want some?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Some Mexican molasses bread, dude. It was on the floor?
No. God, no. What do you think I am?
There was a little hair on it, dude.
No, there's not, dude. See what you did, Producer X?
I ain't eating it now.
You ain't shit. Come on. All right,
Whatever.
More for me.
More for you, yeah. Let's
listen.
just go ahead.
Listen, dude.
Lip smacking.
It's all the crawl. It's all the crawl. And I don't think there's going to be a ton of people that are not going to sit down and listen to the episode, or people who decided to sit down and listen to the episode who are going to shut it off because we didn't go out and do a crawl.
Yeah.
Because still,
It's still the crawl.
because
We're still
still,
the crawl.
I try to live by these words, right? I try not to give advice if it's something that I personally wouldn't do. Any advice I give to anybody in my life, I try to have it be, Shaun, put yourself in their position and just tell them what you would do in that position. It's my way to try to keep things biased, because you're never going to come to me and I'm going to say, oh, well, I know he's going through that. I know she's going through that. So based off of that, they should probably do. Fuck that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, if I was there, this is what I would do.
That's what you would do.
When I tell you guys every day, and when Alex tells you guys every day, do something every day that makes your life feel like it's worth it. Every fucking time I step into this studio, boys,
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that. For that day, when I see this, it feels like my life's worth it.
Yeah.
So if that's the mission statement, if that's the mantra for this thing, I ain't ashamed to say maybe there won't be a crawl every crawl.
But it doesn't need to be that because we are the crawl.
But
Us-
on the
us
same
three.
token, we don't really decide that.
Producer X too.
We don't really
Crawl
decide that.
boys.
They decide that. You know? So we'll see. But I'm not going to put myself in the broke house quite yet. You know? And I'm not going to sacrifice our relationship by seeing too much of each other, spending every
gives
single
us-
day for 2 years straight together.
Yeah.
How do we
I
even...
like doing something like this without doing a crawl.
Yeah.
It gives us like the time to
Like tomorrow and Sunday now we're good.
We're good. But like we didn't even really have the time to really work on this shit. You know what I mean? Like
Or
try
even-
and do get shit for the set or like
Even bigger than that, dude. I didn't have the time to internalize most of the crawls that we've done.
yeah, because it's like right on to the next one. But now it's gives us time to. You really like that bread? Get it out of here.
He just took my bread away.
I didn't even notice, dude.
He just took my bread.
You're swamping up, dude.
Producer X just took my bread away.
There's.
Maybe it's for the best.
It's definitely for the best, dude.
It was good, dude.
It's probably gonna be fucking hell on people's ears.
Sorry, guys. I don't think it'll be that bad, right?
No, now I forget what I was saying, though.
You know how you can go nose blind?
Nose blind?
I'm sound blind.
Sound blind.
I'm deaf. That's called deaf. Jesus Christ in heaven.
Sound blind.
Sound blind is just deafness.
Just deafness.
So, yeah, maybe that's what I am. Or just fucking absolutely retarded. You know? But I don't know how to behave. You know? So maybe it's a good thing you took that.
Yeah.
But some other people don't know how to behave. I'll tell you that much.
There's a lot of people that don't know how to fucking behave.
You know my favorite thing right now to watch online?
What?
Is the kids, like grade school kids on Zoom, and their parents doing embarrassing shit in the background. The parents doing embarrassing shit in the background, and the teachers reacting.
Whose mother's naked on screen? Yeah, that shit's so fucking funny.
I don't know why.
They're all just like passed out or something.
They don't know how to behave neither, so I don't feel too bad. It's just, you know, we're a dysfunctional country.
Did you see fucking one of our buddies fucking Zoom calls into court with the fucking the galaxy in the background?
Oh, that reminds me. That same buddy requested something.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to do something real quick. Hey, Tyler, I got you, dude. Oh, no, maybe I don't. Oh, wait.
What?
Nah, he wanted me to play a song for him.
Play a song.
We ain't going to get demonetized. It's just his buddy singing, but it is pretty funny. But that's wild. He zoomed into court.
Yeah. But the background to court. The background, he put it as like stars and shit, like he was in space.
That's on a different level than like showing up to school. That's court.
Yeah.
That much funnier. Did it. And I wish we never loved it.
Is this guy serious?
We never felt so deep in love with you, and now there ain't no way we can be friends. La 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 la.
Oh, shit. I just hope he was drunk. I don't know. And I wish we never did.
Damn.
I don't know what the hell was going on with him, dude.
Fuck.
But it was wild as hell, boy. It was wild as hell, and he needs to get real or he needs to get left.
Get real. Get
You
bent.
better get right or get bent. Damn, son. You know, I think things went a little groovy, you know, and honestly, the premise of this episode was supposed to be thankful because you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving. You know?
Oh, yeah. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Have as happy of a Thanksgiving. I know things might look a little different this year.
Zoom Thanksgiving.
Yeah, very different than what we're used to. But we're all in this thing together, dude. And I think most of all, I think just be thankful that you're still here and the people you love are still here, because some of us are not that lucky, you know, or that fortunate. And there's a lot for us to be thankful for now. There's a lot for us to be and most of all, I'm thankful to you two. And I'm thankful for this. And, you know, just having an outlet, having an opportunity to spend time with you guys and do cool shit, it does feel like it's giving my life purpose. And you guys watching, it wouldn't be that if it wasn't for you guys. You know, and that's my 2 cents on it. I don't know if...
Yeah, I mean, basically all the same things that you kind of just said. Thankful for you guys, for sure. Thankful for Producer X for coming and fucking enhancing this for real. Thankful for the crawl.
Damn, dude.
Thankful for all this shit.
2 weeks off and I felt purposeless.
Dude.
Slithering away until finally coming back.
Bro, we missed you so much.
We missed you. Took 2 weeks off.
Oh, my God.
And we missed him. We missed him in the producer aspect. We missed him in the fucking
being here. It's a different energy.
Joking around. It is a different energy when you're here.
Dude,
and it's fucking way cooler.
It's way cooler.
Glad to have you on, and I'm thankful that you're here.
Me too.
And yes, I am thankful for
the Crawl family.
The Crawl family, dude.
For the Crawl
for
family,
sure, dude. Showing up every week, showing us a little love. giving us a little bit of love.
You want some more love, baby?
I want some more, baby.
You want some more love, baby?
We're cringing out Producer X. Come
Listen,
on, baby,
guys.
got some more for you.
I don't know. I feel pretty good with this whole thing.
Yeah.
I think that as far as an experimental kind of making a big structural change like this to decide, yeah, let's go for it and let's see what it looks like to not do a crawl for the episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess only time is going to tell what it felt like, what the turnout is, but it felt good. You know?
I liked it. I had fun.
And
I had as much fun as I had recording the other crawl episodes. So
honestly, guys, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
To
Thanksgiving.
you and your families and stuff. I hope that you could take this time and this holiday in specific just to kind of remind yourself what it's all about. And I know it's been a crazy year, but we got a couple real good holidays coming up.
Yeah.
And we got some real
Focus
good
on the
memories.
good shit.
Real good memories to
family,
make.
Fucking just have fun.
All of that.
Live in the moment.
All that. Live in the moment. Have
Eat
fun.
mad fucking turkey and
Eat some turkey.
Eat some turkey. Don't eat human steak.
I would eat your meat.
Come on down to Alex's Meat Emporium. I grow my own.
Guys, just be happy and do something every day.
That makes your life feel like it's worth it.
I love you
Also,
guys.
follow at the Crawl Podcast on Instagram and all that shit.
On everything.
On
Follow
everything. We're on everything.
At the Crawl Podcast. Don't forget to stream us. If you're watching the YouTube live stream right now, first off, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I used to hate when YouTubers would like hound me to do that when I would be watching a video,
like-
but now I've turned into
Now,
that.
I ain't gonna fucking
Listen, it
do
helps.
it now that you told me to.
It helps really, really a lot, you know?
It does.
Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and that would help us whenever people search like comedy podcasts or whatever, we would show up
Pops us up.
based off of the algorithm or whatever.
Math.
You know, but most of all, enjoy your holiday. Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Comment crawl
yeah.
ideas.
Comment crawl ideas.
We gotta get you a mic, dude. You're
Yeah,
gonna be the third mic. You don't have to be on camera, but I want you to have a mic.
we need you on the mic. I think.
Hell
I
yeah.
think it'll be something cool.
Hell yeah.
Producer X.
Happy,
Live.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah,
I
happy
fucking
Thanksgiving.
love you absolutely to death. And
Thank you.
I'm humbled every time you come in and check in with us, guys. Crawl family, hey,
Hit
tell
us up
your,
if you want to go on a crawl.
Yep,
too.
do that. And tell your family about your new family, the Crawl family. If you got a funny cousin that you're going to see on Thanksgiving, or if you got aunts or uncles that are into comedy or whatever, please, the best way to grow a podcast is through word of mouth. So I'm using my mouth to ask you to use your mouth.
All right. A funny cousin.
I love you guys. Do something every day.
That makes your life feel
Feel
like
like
it's
it's worth it. I love you. Bye.